My name is Oktavian Joseph. I was born on the 13th of March 1813 in the family's hunting lodge at ver4 nad Lesy. My father, Leopold, fought Napoleon and was wounded in the leg, causing him to limp for the rest of his life. I grew up in Karlova Corunna Castle and developed a passion for horses, riding and hunting. I am mostly remembered for my love of horses, my sporting feats and my jokes. I have always felt at ease outdoors, and my wild early years helped me develop the athletic strength that would later serve me well in life. I was never shy to test my courage and physical abilities. At the age of 22, I married my first wife, Aneshka. We were together 53 years until her death separated us. I loved her dearly. My second wife, Maria, enchanted me with her juvenile vigor, but she never really did fit in her role. I lived in the years following the end of the Napoleonic Wars, when England was considered the saviour of the monarchy and society as we knew it. Like many young nobles, I visited England as part of my education. Also to see with my own eyes the famous Liverpool steeplechase. The same one that my cousin Prince Charles Kinsky would later win. He was the first foreigner ever to show the English they could be beaten on a horse on their own ground. He is also said to have won the attention of Lady Churchill. There the idea came to me to create an English hunt of my own in Bohemia. After all, the fields and meadows surrounding Chlumec would provide the ideal terrain for such a noble sport. Having brought back from England a number of hunting horses and hounds, in the autumn of 1836, I organised the first ever par force hunt in Bohemia, riding in the red coats typical of the English. That day we hunted red deer. After this, I decided to organise a competition between riders, and so it was that on the 30th of June 1846, the first English steeplechase took place between Chlumec and Lucice. It was in the fields close to Lucice that I planned the most difficult ditch of the race. Of the 6 riders who started the race, only 3 made it to the finish. I, myself, fell with my horse, but still managed to recover and win the race. Thus, the Velká Chlumecká steeplechase was born. There were several other races in the years to follow, always with a more difficult track, more jumps, and a larger prize for the winner. They say I was one of the most knowledgeable horse breeders and trainers of my time. I say that I simply understood horses as they did me. After the English Thoroughbred Association refused to accept one of my best horses, Tembi, I decided to found my own stud book, and in 1853, at the Ostrov stables near Karlova Corunna Castle, Cesar was born. He would be the founder of my new breed of horses. They would have strength and stamina to endure both hunts and races, and a good character as to be pleasant with people, and a golden colour to make them elegant and unmistakable. After running several meetings of the Velká Chlumecká, I was still not satisfied with the quality of the track. In the meantime, several friends of mine had started hunting in the countryside near Pardubice, including Prince Fürstenberg. So the idea was born to create a race so difficult and daring that even the English would hesitate to compete. With this idea in mind, we worked to plan the terrain of the track and each jump so that it would test to the limit both horses and riders. Finally, on November the 5th, 1874, the first trial of what would later become the ver4 Pardubitska steeplechase took place. That day, out of 14 riders, only half made it to the finish line. Phantom was declared the winner. Then, in 1880, a horse from the Kinsky stables won the ver4 for the first time. Our family colours would come to win 7 more times in the next 24 years, including the spectacular victory of Lata Bratislava in 1937. From the very beginning, it was my hope that the ver4 Pardubitska steeplechase would one day be the pride of our national racing scene and rank among the most prestigious European competitions. At the age of 83, life left me. It was a beautiful day in May. At my deathbed, I did not ask for the company of men, but that of my favorite horses. But let me wish you, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful evening at our ancestral home. Good luck in the auction, and let us raise a glass to the beauty of our women and the strength of our horses.